My name is Rick Gardner. I am the creator of Rondo Games. I'm based in Orange, California. I moved out there for grad school, and along the way, I wound up using my fellowship money to found a game company. Didn't tell my advisor, but eventually he accepted me for what we've been doing. We make fun, easy to get into games that are of the gateway variety, sorts of games where you can get into it and it can be a stepping stone for getting into games that have higher levels of complexity. Our flagship product is Crabs in a Bucket. It is a shedding style game, 2 to 6 players, 5 to 15 minutes. You're trying to get rid of your cards as fast as you can, similar to other sorts of shedding style games. You know, the most commonly known one is Uno. But they all the cards in the game have their own special unique abilities, including the numbered cards, where you can do all kinds of different runs and stuff like that. But the real star of the show when it comes to Crabs in a Bucket are the Joker crabs. These are all based on real crab species, with the exception of imitation crab, which of course is based on a fish, but everything else, patriot crab, vampire crab, and all the other little crabs, they're all based off of crabs in nature. We write the genus and species up top and little facts about the crabs at the bottom. And these crabs all have their own unique superpowers. And you use the powers of the Joker crabs to pull your opponents down right before they're about to win, or catapult yourself to victory. It's all about being able to chain together the right crabs to be able to make the best combos, to be able to create a devastating win. It's super addictive. It flies off shelves, and it's been a really, really fun ride being able to bring this thing together. We also just finished our expansion, Crabs in a Bucket Shrimpocalypse. This just came out last month. It comes with 10 new Joker crabs, a new suit called the Sea Bunnies, and a new mechanic called the Four Horsemen of the Shrimpocalypse. The idea for this one is that the shrimps have come to town. They want to be the only crustaceans on the block, and they're willing to threaten the Shrimpocalypse and bring an end to crab life as we know it. So as you're trying to get rid of your cards and playing the Joker crabs and stuff like that, you also have these shrimp here, and you can play these cards over time to lead to a separate win condition where you can trigger the Shrimpocalypse and win the game early. It is super, super, super fun. I highly recommend it, but you need the base game in order to play it. And finally, we have a couple of new works coming out later this year, and at the start of next year, we've got Zeitgeist. It is a drafting game. It is a heist-themed drafting game with time travel in it. You and your buddies are trying to steal this trillion-dollar element called Zeitnium, and in order to do so, you got to be able to break in and also rewind and fast-forward time before your buddies can, all while the cops are trying to get you. It's going to be super awesome. It's coming to Kickstarter in June. And then we also have a totally normal game about frogs. This one we just started working on. It's not going to be ready until next year. It's in cooperation with the very, very talented artist Hannah Comstock, who normally makes terrifying creatures, but she also has a line of tiny little frogs. In this game, it's a choose your own adventure style game where you're going to go around the world, try to find these frogs, convince them to join your party so that you can fight these eldritch horrors that are invading the earth. It's going to be super, super awesome. So that is what Blue Rondo has been cooking up. Thank you guys all for coming.